Morning, humans. Just coming from the gym. Get in the gym every morning around 6. And what I'm gonna start doing is doing live streams on my way home. Got a lot of running around to do today. Gonna jump back on this live stream thing heavy. So subscribe and hold on. I'm gonna talk about something today. And uh, we'll talk about something today. People, I've been doing this art that I've been doing now for 25 years. 25 years. And I can tell you guys that court stories, but more so my clients, is the fact that women are incentivized um, by by selling their families. Um, Marital vows are something that is specific to the individuals, and what we are witnessing now, we're witnessing women just waking up saying, "I'm not happy," and the one thing that just jumps out at me when I talk to my clients, when I'm doing my consultations, is a constant state of deja vu. A constant state of deja vu. Um, I am helping a client now down in Georgia. And yesterday, Wednesday, at 7 p.m., I drafted him up a motion to file in court because his baby's mother, it was fine when they were going in there. This guy, he was going in there. It was a female attorney, female judge, female guardian ad litem and hearing officer. And every time he spoke, they just laughed. It was funny. Then he got me on board. And I start tearing off into him. So we filed a motion. I drafted him up a motion Wednesday night. And that motion stated, you want to now question the guardian ad litem's report from 2023. It's 2025. So I get it. She took her client's retainer, brought up an issue from yesterday, and now she's going to make, and then when it's time to deal with the actual facts on hand, you're going to ask your client for more retainer. Is that it? We actually put that into motion. Wednesday night, I asked them, do you talk to your child's mom? Yeah. Send her a copy. Do you know that by 11 a.m. that morning, her attorney asked for the motion to be striked? You know why? Because it's exposing game. And she said, this is what the attorney said. This motion was filed and it's taking everything personal. So last night, I drafted them up a rebuttal. Wow, you saying that this is personal? Surprise, it is. And thank you for making my point. This is business for you. So should it be business for me? So opposing counsel expect my family to be a business. I will continue drafting up motions like this. I will file your ratings of your one-star rating off of Yelp and the fact that your clients in the past stated that you are never prepared on Monday. And that's what it gets down to. But what I'm seeing is a bunch of women just selling their families. Like, I was going through this in the late 90s to 2009. I went through this for 11 and a half years. And I am convinced that women are the devil. I am convinced that women don't know how to love. I am convinced that when a woman says, my happiness is important, means nothing. There's nothing to measure that on. by the mere fact, and I've been telling y'all this for years, I've been telling y'all that women are just dumb. Now, when people come across my videos and I say that, first thing individuals think is probably the same thing I thought when I heard my dad tell me. Something wrong with this guy, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Ask yourself this. I'm a mechanic, been a mechanic. I did 21 years in the military as a mechanic. How many people you know with a gas car, a diesel, in a gas car, a diesel engine, and an electric car? You know why? I have all three portions of power because I like engines. And with that said, I have 7 cars. There isn't one person as successful as me, not as successful as me. Meaning, there isn't a bum out there, a homeless person that got 7 cars. All of them running, all of them on my insurance policy. Right? There isn't one person out there that doesn't know that a steak is of higher quality than a hot dog. I don't care what texture of the steak. It's of a higher quality than your best hot dog. So if somebody say, when they listen to me say, something wrong with this guy, I mean, he's saying, well, women are just dumb, something wrong with him, he been hurt. Why is it that is the only arena in my life where a bum is beating me? Is when it comes to dealing with women. That is the only arena in my life where I'm being landslid by bums. Retired military, homeowner, business owner, employer, author, in good health, mind right, don't smoke, don't drink, never cursed out of any of my women. Y'all don't hear me say, y'all don't listen to me on here saying something that and don't give an adequate narrative or assessment as to what I'm saying. I couldn't find a woman my entire life. It was all game. But I'm listening. Listen, I know individuals that on Tuesday, they baby mama gave birth. Three months later, they met a chick, and 3 months later, they getting married and putting babies in her. And I'm saying to myself, I knew it was gonna be like this. Y'all. I'm saying to myself, what am I missing? What am I missing? I'm not missing nothing. I see it clearly. Women have families for sale. The courts will never even the playing field. The only way to even a playing field is not to get an attorney and hire a father's advocacy group where you can have a motion filed in court to say exactly what it is you want to say. That's why the attorney asked to strike down the motion. The attorney asked to strike down the motion because she is saying that it's personal. How dumb is that? How dumb is that? And then she asked the courts to impose sanctions. And then she said the motion itself that was filed, it's not saying nothing. When in fact, she asked for the Guardian and Lighten report to be amended. And we said the motion was to ask, why are you requesting that the Guardian and Lighten's report be amended after a year and a half? And why pick that issue out of all the things that we got on the table now? It is just amazing. It really is. It's amazing. I will never trust a woman. No woman. I won't. I never trust a woman. The court. You heard about that woman? You heard about that woman that dated a guy for a year. Dated him. She just dated him. Dated. Wasn't married. Dated him for a year. Went to court and asked for half of his assets. He was worth $15 million, soccer player. This just came out. Asked the courts to give her half of his assets. She was worth $1 million. Asked to give half his assets. He did like oh boy did. Everything was in his mother's name. His assets were worth zero. She left court having to give him $500,000. Women are just devil. They're just evil. They will sell their families. They will sell their families under the claims of they're not happy. Can't pinpoint their happiness. You cannot. They will always move the bar. It is. Now I want to be clear about something when I say here. I am glad. I am. I'm glad that we are in these times. Because if any one of you out there start a relationship, are in a relationship, don't look at today's climates, the today's climate of the woman's mind, and don't tell your woman, I'm a bit nervous. Nope, you could just wake up one day and say that. I'll never do that. I'm sure all the rest of them said that. Today's climate of women is a great advertisement not to get married. A great advertisement not to get married. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Mm-mm. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm never. Uh. Mm-mm. My ex-girlfriend and I, we talk, and hey, listen. Um, I only know. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Out of about 20 people I know that's married, I only know 5 of them that actually built. The other 15 or 16 was pop-up marriages, dummy marriages. Met today, a year and 2 months later, they married. I'm listening to dummies say things like, and I, when they broke up. I'm listening to individuals date individuals for a year and 2 months. Broke up about 4 times during that year and 2 months. And one of the times when they broke up, this is what they said, and I'm not paraphrasing, meaning I'm not adding nothing to it. This is exactly what was said. Okay. One time when they broke up, man, I finally can get back to my life. Man, I can finally pay off all this debt from these trips we took. Man, it feels good to be home, man. Man, I ain't been in the gym in about almost 2 months. So, listen to what I just said. So you was dating an individual and completely abandoned your life, and your debt went up. And then when you have a break from this creature, wow, it feels good to be home. Wow, man, now I get to pay off all this debt. Now, man, I ain't been in the gym in 2 years. I mean, 2 months. What? So when y'all break up, you admit you forfeited your entire life. You go over her house, it feels good to be home. You went to her house, everything was her house. Everything was her house. Everything. My point. This is what I'm seeing with women. And they're trying to do it to me. You coming over? Yeah. Go over their house, you can't ever leave. That's what individuals want. Appreciate those thumbs up. This is the narrative and mindset of today's women. Simply put, a relationship with a woman is not you two building things together. The perspective and narrative of relationships today, you forfeiting your life and go fit in all the places where that woman needs you. They can be renting. You can own a home. Don't matter. Come to me in my building. Come to me. Come to me. Oh no, I'm sorry. Let's move to my house. Why would we want to move to your house? You're renting. Well, it's close to my job. They have every narrative as to why in their head why you should forfeit your life. Time is sliding, boy. I gotta be on the road at 9 o'clock. I go to the gym and just fall in. But they got that zone. I know that was a bad zone. To women today, cater to them, pander to them, give them everything they want, take them on trips. You can go on a dating site and look at women say things like, yup, that's right, mother of five, 4, 6, and 8. And then you look where they work at. Look at where they work at. They work at Donkey Burgers. They work at Donkey Burgers, and then you read their bio, because they got height, where you work at, that's a separate. Then they got their bio, what they're saying, right? I'm ready to travel. Don't have your passport ready. You want to go traveling. You work at Donkey Burgers, and you got 3 kids, 4, 6, and 8, and you're saying you're ready to travel? I used to come up under these chicks' profile and said, I'm a business owner. I am I am successful. Could you please write a book on how it is you work at Donkey Burgers and you could travel with 3 kids? Could you please write a book? The narrative of these shittians is the mindset of women today. It is amazing. It is truly amazing. It's truly amazing. And then as soon as you unite with them, like the donkey, like the donkey, you see that donkey. As soon as you unite with these donkeys, you'll see your life mean nothing. They'll nag on everything. Listen, next video. I'm gonna do this video when I go home and change and then get on the road. You know what? You know what? I finally realized what us men mean to women after watching a video this morning. What men mean to women, we're their problem solvers. Why is it that when a woman's not happy, the man is responsible? When a woman's not happy, they divorce the man. When a woman is not happy, the man, and they're not happy in a marriage. When a woman is not happy, divorce is the answer. The man, the man, the man. Everything is in. They could be overweight. Nope, that ain't it. Because that's working on them. They could have no career. Not the man's fault. That's on them. Um, they could have. They got all these issues, childhood traumas and everything. But that's everything's got to do with the man. This is what, and this is the climate of women today. This is the climate of women today. The climate of women today. They listen. If they go to therapy, they're sharing all their issues with their therapist. They ain't telling you nothing. Let me tell you something. And listen to what I'm telling you. I am transparent. I am an open book. Every woman knows. Every woman I ever tried to date know all of my issues. I don't know no chick's problem. I have not. Let me rephrase that. I had not one chick break her problem down to me. I had not one chick explain her problem and issues to me. So you'll know and understand where their attitude come from. They'll sit down there and just be blacking out over something. You don't know why because they don't tell you nothing about them. That should be the next video. That should be the next video. But this is, and when it's all said and done, when it's all said and done, first thing they do, they throw a for sale sign on the family. First thing they do, they throw a for sale sign on the family. It is amazing. It's truly amazing to be talking to individuals listening to all the things that individuals said that they did for their family, all the things that they said they did. It really is amazing to listen to my clients. Now, this isn't, this is the beautiful thing about my business. I get to listen to all these narratives, all these stories. I get to hear me. I'm on a receiving end of the words that are spoken. Okay, you get it, you get it. I am on a receiving end of these words spoken, and all I'm listening to. I have a client. Listen to what I'm telling you. I have a client that paid for his child's daycare 8 weeks in advance. So what am I saying? If you don't know, daycare is paid by the week, not paid by the month, paid by the week. I got a client, appreciate those thumbs up. I got a client that paid daycare for 8 weeks, 2 months. He pays eight something a month. He got the eights going. He's the great eight, goddammit. His health insurance is eight something a month for him and his kid. And you know what his child's mom says? I didn't ask you to do that. Everything to benefit the child. I didn't ask you to do that. Okay, what would have made you happy? If I not paid so you can bicker? This is the narrative and perspective of women today. This is the perspective of women today. Absolute 100% pure grade A. It's trash. Straight, it's trash. And they all stick together. Girl, I get the when it's time to sell that family down the river, they all unite at the family for sale sign purchase store. Girl, I like this for sale sign. It got glitter on it. Oh yeah, girl, I'm glam. I'm glam. But my for sale sign gonna have diamonds. So my for sale sign gonna have diamonds on it. This is the narrative of these things y'all call women, but I call them creatures. They have so listen. They have so much information. They have so much, and I mean so much. They have so much curriculum on all men. When in fact, I want you to listen to what I'm about to say. When in fact, the true curriculum that women have on men are for bumps that they reclassify as men once it's over with. You ain't never had a man. These individuals will sit up there, crack their legs open for bums, players, thugs, jailbirds, all these things. Oh, I just love me a thug. I had one chick tell me in college. I hope y'all sitting down because you're gonna get light legged on this one. You're gonna get light legged. I had one chick tell me when I was in college, thugs better. For real, thugs better. Crystal Holman, y'all remember her, right? Remember 35-inch chest, 29-inch waist, massive 54-inch ass and hips. You know what this one told me? This one told me her man was doing weed and some other drinking, and said that he know how to better than he know how to better. I said there ain't no man on this planet that has better libido, has a better sex drive than a man that's in shape. Doesn't exist anywhere. Uh-uh. One weekend, she came and took me up on my offer, tore that box up. That's why she shot. That's why she's still trying to come back. Wow, you was right. First thing she said after I took her to Pound Town. Oh, you was right. Yeah. What I gotta lie for? I'm a nerd. I ain't gotta lie about nothing. I hit you with stats. Ain't no individual. Ain't no individuals on any type of thing. Listen, I know the anatomy of a man, and your vein is only but so big. When you drink alcohol, you know what alcohol does? She didn't know I knew this. You know what alcohol does? Anybody? Alcohol turns on your estrogen. When you drink alcohol, you produce more estrogen. I don't drink it. Why would I want to drink something that turns on estrogen? Why would I want to do that?
Why would I want to drink something that go, oh yeah, 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 yeah. And now my estrogen is going up. I eat stuff that turns on my testosterone. I got donkey dick, niggas. Ah, oh boy, I cracked myself up. Ah, shit. Damn it, man. For real though. Why would I want to drink something? But this is what they claim. They're infatuated by the street nigger, the nah mean, the dat dude, and then soon as stuff goes south, men ain't this, men ain't that. There ain't a woman I ever dated had a man like me. That's why now that I'm 56 years old, they all calling me back. Listen, listen, right quick, then I'm gonna put a bow on this thing. 6 years ago, when I was 50, I was at the store, forgot my wallet. I said, oh damn, forgot my wallet. I said, oh sweat. I runs out to the car room. Then I come back in line. Lady said, such and such and such. I said, I'm 50 years old. You probably remember the story. The cashier said, you 50? You don't even move like you're 50. You don't even sound like you're 50. You don't even talk like you're 50. This is why, I'm going to tell y'all, this is why individuals are calling me back. Fat, sloppy, got the wide face going on, just a big, wide calorie kidnapper. You know the story. You know the facts. Oh, dear man. Everybody, everybody done gave up. Everybody done gave up. Everybody at 50 thinks that, okay, well, life is over. Well, let's just get married. Everything now is a simple, everything now is a simple, instant, everything now is an instant build. Everything now is everything now is just when they run into me, they're like, how come you still got that youthful perspective? That's why I go to the gym. That's why I'm still ready to knuckle on it quick. I'm not trying to hear that. Not happening. In the world of happenings, that's not it. And I'm listening to these individuals, and all of them, not just one, all of them, all of them. Everybody is just ready to oh, we old now. This is why I had 4 proposals in the last 5 years by 3 different women. They came knocking. Oh, can't we just? No, why? So you can get me to drop my guard and then claim this you ain't happy nonsense. So you can listen, I'm still the same corny dude from 30 years ago. I'm still corny like that. So and from the women who knew me at childhood, I'm the same dude from 40 years ago. I'm just older. I'm older, but I got all the successes to come with it. And you don't. Hey, listen, y'all.